There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense will get the first swing of the game. Handoff to the lone back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the...
Going for it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. He's got him. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks and they need to get something together with this possession. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Lester. Gets it out quickly.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical.
Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Hurricanes are flying down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Lester. Finds the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Hunt. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the tailback. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. Scanning the field, it's Lester. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Hunt. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one is perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
On his way back from the 20. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. It's Rowe. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Grove. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the Hurricanes will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
38, Louisville, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's got an open man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To throw, it's Lester. Grabbed over the middle, it's back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
If you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already...
He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Quickly complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Makes the grab down the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
On the set.
New set of downs after the completion.
Moves.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's DeMarco. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The give to the back. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Lester. Into the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
38, Louisville, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got the first down, looking for more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Can't get him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, and they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Lester. He makes the grab. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw for it. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
45, Louisville, 27.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and getting him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Canes are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for room. It's Burns. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lester. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lost the defense, he's wide open. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Boom. Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
42 Spider.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. And that one's way too far for everybody. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to... Cross the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Lester. Unloads it left. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Mims. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw it. The short hand. It's Whitted. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Catch in the middle, it's DeMarco. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw, it's Lester. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT.
Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today, dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look at.
And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Byrne. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking for a man. It's Lester. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Miami. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scoop and score like what happened right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those